Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And yes, we've got a film today. But the thing is, because of the nature of the film, I cannot actually give this review today. And I'm sorry about this, but there's rules that I must abide by when watching such film and joining such a club. And honestly, although I do not have a set of balls, and yes, we are about 5, 10, probably even 20 seconds into the video, although I do not have balls, I do not want to lose such a thing or anything else, maybe, that they could take off me for mentioning The Fight Club. Yes, this is the film that we got last video after doing Leon the Professional. Now, as I said it before when we did this, I actually already watched this video before. And the reason why I watched this video and finally got round to it wasn't because people were telling me to watch Fight Club, because obviously again, haha, funny joke, you cannot mention about Fight Club. Honestly, I'm just gonna say this all the time. Like, I'm gonna run this joke down into the ground because I think I am hilarious. But yes, it's actually because I watched this film because Meatloaf died. But anyway, we're not here to talk about my love for Meatloaf because that video could go on for hours. We're actually here to talk about David Fincher's film Fight Club. In 1999, it was released in, starring Edward Norton, Brad Pitt, Helen Bonham Carter, Meatloaf, and, I mean, Jared Leto as well, but we're going to brush over that. And Holt McClaney. I don't know if I butchered his name, but if you have ever watched Mindhunter on Netflix, I fucking love Holt McClaney in that, and he was actually really good in this too. But if you like his character in Fight Club, please go watch Mindhunter. It's such a great show on Netflix, honestly. And again, directed by David Fincher as well, and he needs to bring it back again. Going into this film a second time, like, I already knew how much I enjoyed it the first time, and even on the first time going into this, I was so excited, primarily because it was a David Fincher film. I love David Fincher. Now, Christopher Nolan is like my favourite director of all time, but second to that is David Fincher. I absolutely love Gone Girl. I love Zodiac. I mean, I love Mindhunter. I love Fight Club. Every single film he seems to do, I just get fully obsessed with. I think David Fincher is amazing at making a story that's so just complex. And this film is unlike anything else. Now, before I go into all of that, I'll actually give you a rundown about what Fight Club is. So, this is a direct synopsis from IMDb. So, unhappy with his capitalistic life, a white-collared insomniac, forms an underground fight club with Tyler, a careless soap salesman. Soon, the venture spirals down into something sinister. So, you've got the narrator, Edward Norton. Now, you're probably thinking, Meg, did you even watch the film? You're saying his name is the narrator. His name is the narrator. That's something really intriguing about this film, is you actually never ever get Edward Norton's character. Now we have the sexy, probably his best ever performance. I mean, that's just my opinion. Brad Pitt as Tyler Durden. I can't say his name. I'm just gonna say Tyler. I can't even word today. What is words? I don't know. Someone tell me. But he is Tyler, and he is kind of reckless. So you have the narrator who is kind of in this boring job. He is obsessed with building his house out of like IKEA furniture and having this like kind of magazine front cover-esque house, because he feels like if he has the bookcase, the stereo, the TV, the sofa, the rug, he will feel complete. Like, he will be textbook, this is how you have to live your consumer life. Like, if you want to live in this world, this is what you need. And on the contrary to that, on the other side of the coin, you have Brad Pitt's character Tyler, who is just pure carnage. He has no fear, nothing holding him back. He has views that people should just live their life and just kind of be free of anything. And people are so worried about dying or consumerism and buying things that they're not actually living in the moment. They're not appreciating the life that they have. And this is a kind of a theme with like masculinity and death as well that comes in quite a lot through the film. And it's within these moments that we are actually introduced to Helen Bonham Carter's character, Marla. So Marla is another woman who, like Edward Norton, his character, the narrator, is trying to seek purpose. His doctor says go to an insomniacs kind of meeting. Instead, he ends up going to a testicular cancer support meeting. And it's here that he actually finally lets his barrier down and he cries and he feels heard, and he starts going to these anonymous or like support groups, and he comes across Helen Bonham Carter, who is doing the same. They're both kind of faking these illnesses as a way to have people to talk to. And they explain to each other how when you're in a group with these people, they listen. Instead of just waiting until they can tell about their story or something, they listen to you. There's compassion, there's empathy. And you can see that with Edward Norton's character, how he cries into Bob, who is Meatloaf's character, is Bob. You can see how he's kind of like craving some kind of emotion. Now, I could get into a lot and I'm trying not to, because I actually really genuinely think there's so much to talk about this film, and I'm just gonna put some videos down below to tell you about like all of the things that they kind of have hidden meaning to and everything down below, or else this video is going to be ages and it's just going to be me trying to waffle through, whereas like Wisecrack and everything can kind of explain it a little bit more concise than what I can. I really wish I could spoil, but I can't. But there is such a good twist in this film that even I still can't fully get over till now. Like, I've watched it a second time and even then I still can't really fully understand this twist. If you've ever watched The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, or maybe Shutter Island, I haven't watched Usual Suspects before anyone says that, if you know what I'm talking about right now. I think this is probably the best film to pull off such a little curveball in the narrative, should I say. But I'm going to stop that there before I actually do, and let's just talk about the performances, which I think are brilliant. As I said, Tyler's character, and who plays him, Brad Pitt, honestly, best Brad Pitt performance I think there has ever been. I love Brad Pitt, I find him highly attractive, but I do think this is his best performance. And the same goes for Edward Norton. I do think the script that was written by David Fincher and Jim Unis? I don't know how to reply. I'm terrible. I do really think they got such a good complex character in all of the characters. As for like the score and the cinematography, it's so good. But that's a David Fincher film. I expect nothing less. I absolutely adore him. I'm not biased because he's my second favourite director. Okay, I'm biased because he's my second director, but on the whole, everything about this, the whole component, the cinematography by Jeff Cronenweth, honestly, everything is just so good, and I can understand why this is such a cult classic. That is my review of Fight Club. Now, we're gonna pick another film, okay? This is gonna be a fourth film. Get us, guys. So I'm gonna just go peep. Hopefully, it's not gonna be a film I've watched. Oh, it says Stanley Kubrick. I mean, sorry, I should have looked at the director, but it's how I pulled the thing out, okay? I just saw the director. Oh, and it's crime and drama. So I've seen The Shining, I've seen Eyes Wide Shut, Clockwork Orange, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. So I still have Full Metal Jacket and Dr. Lovegood and stuff, outstanding Kubrick. So hopefully, I mean, crime and drama, it could be a Clockwork Orange. It's orange. It's Clockwork Orange. It's gonna be. Oh my god. Obviously, I'll tidy it up again soon. But it's a Clockwork Orange. So you're gonna see what my review's gonna be like. But I will watch it again because You know what? I've actually been meaning to rewatch this again because I love Clockwork Orange so much. Oh, sugar! I forgot. Wait, I forgot to rate it. So this, I mean, oh, sorry, my thing fell. Oh, it's a bit chaos now. I will rate Fight Club probably a good 4.5 out of 5. Notes, Edward Norton's fit, Brad Pitt's fit. You know what? Helen Bonham Carter's fit. Jared Leto can pee off, and Meatloaf, rest in peace. Peace out. No, it's really good. Honestly, I will put down below the Wisecrack interviews. Honestly, like the breakdowns, so good. So guys, that is it. So our next film is A Clockwork Orange. Let's go, baby. I'm actually quite excited for that. So I will probably get that out as soon as I can for you guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.